All right, we've moved over into the paddock now, and we've got a nice Mini Cooper here, and we've got Roger, the owner, who's going to tell us all about it, aren't you, Roger?
Okay, what do you need to know?
I need to know everything about this car. So shall we start at the beginning? Just have a quick look over here, because the engine's open.
Okay, so I've had the car since 2005. Bought it as a box of bits, and yeah, just restored it. Did all the metalwork myself, all the paintwork myself, all the electrics, a lot of the engineering myself as well. Yeah, it's.
When you say it's a box of bits, what do you actually mean?
So it's been dismantled into so everything from a running car was dismantled and archived into boxes, and then the previous owner just lost heart in doing it, so he just put it up for sale for as a running repair sort of thing.
Project.
Yeah, it's another project.
So basically, all the mechanical bits have been taken off.
Yeah,
there and just left.
A lot of the mechanical
really?
bits. Yeah, that's right. And a lot of the mechanical bits really couldn't be used again. So a lot of the suspension and things are brand new.
Yeah.
The electrics are all. It's quite nicely modified with regard to what a 1965 car is to what this is now.
Yeah.
It's using a lot of modern day electronics on it, so it's all fuel injected with timing. That's all controlled by an ECU, so it has to have all sort of like an auxiliary wiring loom to run all of that. So, but now it all has a one wiring loom that runs all of it, connecting to the dashboard, and it runs to the back of the car, and it uses a later type, like 1994 SPI wiring loom, and then I've added extra circuits in to help run the car and what have you. And it's got things like the
No, you carry on.
Sorry. So things like the steering column is a late type 1997 MPI setup with all the switches and things on the column. So instead of having the flasher unit on the floor by the push button on the foot, okay, it's all on
the now.
Yeah, so it's a lot safer.
More modern stalks on it. Yeah. No, it's done up in a rally, guys.
Yes, it is. Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't go through today's sort of scrutineering because I've deviated from that because I just wanted to have it road going, but celebrate a rally style.
Right. So you've never actually rallied it?
No, because no. It cost me so much money to build, and I
didn't want to do any damage to it.
No. So I then realised how much it was worth to me, and I thought, well, no, I'm not going to rally it.
No.
I'm just going to finish the build, deviate a little bit from what all the FIA regs are, and here we are. This is
the finished product. Yeah. So it's really kind of a homage to the 60s rally cars.
Absolutely.
I suppose you could call it.
It's built so that it drives like a modern day car.
Right.
It's reliable. It's really nice.
Yeah, no, it
really
certainly looks the part, doesn't it?
Thank you.
It's very nice. You've got the full roll cage in here, is it?
No, it's right again. So it's got a period roll cage in it, but that's no longer FIA approved. If I turned up to do a rally now today, they would ban me from. They wouldn't let me do the stage.
Right, because it's too small.
Well, because although it's got the strengthening and the fixture to the floor,
right,
in the centre there, it's just a parcel shelf. So a proper FIA one would go down onto the wheel arches down here, and round, so it have a U-bar right at the back.
Across the top,
but because of the early type, the initials before they got banned had this type, and it was more to sort of celebrate that era.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But health and safety regs come in, and they don't like that.
Something like that.
Where that bolts onto. I think I've blocked it. Do you want me to show you?
Yeah.
So in other words, so if you imagine the car, if it went into a 360 rollover, it would and it would be hit on the roof here. It would have no support at this point here.
On that one.
Okay. So they hated it. So
I can
there.
see why they might not like. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so underneath, right
So
there.
it just bolts onto the parcel shelf.
It just
really.
goes on the parcel shelf, which
Yeah.
is a plate. So
Okay.
it's got a lot of
It's
movement.
not going to be very strong, is it?
No.
That no.
Okay.
No, but it certainly looks the part though. It looks a lovely car,
Thank you
isn't
very
it?
much, yes.
It's really nice. It's a testament to all the work you put in.
Thank you
How
very
long
much.
did it take you to do all that?
Oh gosh. I've started restoring it this time round when COVID kicked in.
Right.
So when
okay.
we all got locked down, I work for my particular company. I'm electronics engineer, production engineer, and a lot of our work is for the NHS and all sorts. So we thought we were going to go into furlough. So I thought, well, okay, I'm going to start doing my car. But then, of course, the Nightingale hospitals all kicked in, and we weren't allowed to
right.
go off. So
So you had to carry on working.
yeah, so it's
That was a
taken
bit of
2
a blow.
years. Yes, so it took 2 years to do the body shell,
Yeah.
the metal work. Then I took it to a paint shop and painted it in their ovens. And then once that was done, I was able then to put everything back on her and make her complete again.
And there we have it now.
There we have it now. But I finished
Yeah,
it
show
last
car.
year, sort of like, about June last year.
Right. So yeah, only been out of restoration then for less than a year, really. Now.
Yeah,
isn't it?
absolutely.
Well, let's hope you enjoy it.
Yes, thank you very much.
Anyway, it's
Thank
good. It looks good at shows and things like this, doesn't it? Now.
Yes.
It's great. Lovely. All right.
Thank
Well,
you.
thanks for sharing it with us.
Nice to meet
Right.
you. Thank you.
Bye now.
Bye bye.